If AI takes my job, right, what is there? The only thing that's left is human to human connection. It's all about personal branding. Roofing companies, they say the same thing. They say we're locally owned, family operated, 5 stars, BBB. But if a homeowner lines up 5 of them, who are they gonna pick?
How can you compete with AI?
Dude, that's a really great question. So
We used to have traffic to this one article, and now it's gone because AI is giving the answer to that question. How do you compete with
I
it?
can do the exact same thing for company A and do the exact same thing for company B, and the results are going to be wildly different. Like, yeah, Google is being skewed by AI because they're just launching tens of thousands of articles at once. So how are you going to compete against that when the search engines don't, show you what you need to see?
Right, brother. What do you think so far? So we have a lot of speakers. Gary Vee threw everybody in your world under the bus saying Google is dead. What do you say to that?
Oh my gosh, Dimitri, are you kidding me? This is by far the best roofing convention that I have ever been to, dude. It's beautiful beach, white sand outside, hotel is right here, conference is right here, food is delicious, high quality people. Bro, it's the best. As a vendor, it's the best. I know the attendees, they had great energy. Myself, everything's on display. Man, I've got such a big vision for myself, for my company, for these roofers, how to help homeowners. I see what you're doing. I see what the rest of them are doing, Lance. You guys are crushing it. I'm happy, I'm stoked.
Loud. Now to my question. What do you think about the future of SEO, Google, how AI is changing everything?
Dude, great freaking question, dude. I think that eventually web designers are going to be obsolete, right? I mean, even Elon Musk says that if you consider any rate of improvement into infinity, eventually we're going to have nothing to do, right? Everything's just going to be free and amazing. And so you're going to lack purpose. And so when we don't have jobs anymore, right? Like if AI takes my job, right? What is there? The only thing that's left is human to human connection. It's all about personal branding. It's people to people. That's what it is. So we're trying to be on the forefront of that by not just creating websites and saying, hey, we're ranking you on Google and you're a roofing company with 5 stars. That's not what we do. We help you win the trust of homeowners. We connect you. I want to show them who you are. If you're a roofing company, why should they pick you, right? I mean, roofing companies, they say the same thing. They say we're locally owned, family operated, 5 stars, BBB. But if a homeowner lines up 5 of them, who are they going to pick, right? They'll pick the person that either they like, know, and trust. That's called sales, right? Or the person that gives them the best feeling, or based on the best price, right? And so I just get them to pick you because I get them to like, know, and trust you online.
Love it. So what are the biggest trends in numbers? Do we see decline on Google because, like Gary Vee did, ask people to stand up?
Yeah.
We use Perplexity, 70% of the room now. Where is all going and how can you compete with AI?
Dude, that's a really great question. So I work with hundreds of roofing companies and I'm able to see, what's the funny thing? And marketing companies don't want to tell you this. I can do the exact same thing for company A and do the exact same thing for company B, and the results are going to be wildly different. So you say, what are the trends that we see? I promise you, if you figure that out, bro, let me know because we make a lot of money. So it doesn't work like that. But I'll tell you some trends that I do see. The guys that do well are the guys that don't just rely on marketing. They're the guys that go out there, they get the work, they build relationships, they shake hands, they do good work, they get reviews. I come in and I build the brand. I don't make them successful, right? They make themselves successful. I just amplify what they do. So if you're willing to go out there and get it, then you're going to be successful because then they're going to Google you and then it just amplifies what you're doing, So that's the trend.
Would you agree that Google in general still in trouble? And how does Google react? How does it, everything with the SEO, Google, how is that changing right now? What does Google do? People at Google, I mean, they're still the biggest player.
Yeah.
What do they do to pivot, to change? Because I know like we have directory.com.
Yep.
And it's killed our best articles. It's killed our best content. So we used to have traffic to this one article, and now it's gone because AI is giving the answer to that question. How do you compete with it?
It's the exact same thing that Gary said, bro. It's organic. Is you push a piece of organic, and organic that does well, you put ads behind that. Like, yeah, Google is being skewed by AI because they're just launching tens of thousands of articles at once. So how are you going to compete against that when the search engines don't, show you what you need to see? It's back to the organic. It's back to the social media. I mean, yeah, you're going to see a skew on Google, but at least do what you can. Compete. At least be on the forefront. Show up on Google Maps. But when they find you on social media, they search for you and they work for you.
What kind of content do you want your roofers who work with you to create?
Dude, I love that. You know what I like? I like real, raw, selfie videos of saying, like, this is the struggles that I'm going through, is like humanizing it, right? Showing them who you are, what you do, and your philosophy. I genuinely believe that about 80% of sales is philosophy. If you believe in what I believe, we're on the same path, right? No hierarchies, right? It's not sales. You're not my boss. If you're a client, you're not my boss. It's we believe in the same shit. We're partnering up and we're going to go the same place. The second you buy into that philosophy, I'm with you, dude. I'll go with you. We'll figure it out. Same thing with roofing companies. Roofing companies and homeowners, if they want to protect the community and homeowners like what they're saying, why would you not work with them?
Two roofers. One refuses to create content, does not do a single piece, single thing. Another one does one piece of solid content every day. What kind of results are you going to deliver for each guy?
Look, dude, I mean, it's a very loaded question. I mean, it also depends on the individual, right? Like, if the guy that doesn't create content, if he's a freaking master delegator, then he could probably freaking crush it, dude. Put the right people in place and destroy it.
No, he just does not believe in it. He does not give you anything.
So you're saying the exact same people, except the one creates a ton of content,
Yeah, and
the other one doesn't.
refuses to do it.
Well, I mean, obviously the guy that creates the content, he's going to have more people resonate with him. He's going to build more brand. People buy the same way that we buy. Is we don't buy instantly the first time we see an ad. Maybe in 2014, that's what we used to do. But now we see an ad 7 times. We think about it. We're almost ready to pull the trigger. We read a review from someone that was in our position, had our experience, and then we make that decision.
How do you make people to do what you ask them to do? Because so many contractors, I know it for a fact because I'm in that space now, they sign up for the stuff. They throw money at a problem and they don't do anything. They want you to do everything for them. Can you as a marketer do it for them? Or there is not much that you can do, but everything that they can do?
That's a fucking hilarious question, bro. You know why? It's because right over there behind you, it says 100% satisfaction guaranteed. I don't say results guaranteed. I tell people I cannot make you successful. But if you don't like me or my work, I'll give your money back, right? So what I say is that I do not promise you results, but what I do promise you is that on my part, the work that I do, I'll make you look the most legit. That's what I can do. But for the rest of it, you got to go out there, build relationships, shake hands, do good work, and get what you deserve. That's it. I cannot make you successful. Obviously, if someone comes in and they promise, hey, I'm doing SEO, I'm going to get you 50 leads a month, and you don't get 50 leads a month, they're disappointed. Why? It's because of expectations. You got to set the expectations. It doesn't work like that. It's a partnership.
Love it. Last question. Before this conference, I've seen someone very influential in the roofing industry made a post. Roofers do not go to events this spring. Talking about RoofCon, talking about this conference, because we only have like 2 or 3 events because it's a money grab. Do you feel like this is a money grab? What advice would you give to roofers who are skeptical to go to the events like this?
Yo, Dimitri, I'll tell you this. I know that there's a lot of stuff here, and I'm 28. I feel like I'm on the forefront of technology. There's stuff here that I didn't even think about. There's people here that are genuine, that care about themselves, right? Which is a good thing. If you care about yourself, the only way that you're going to go further in life is by bringing people value. The way that you bring people value is you become someone valuable. So when you care about yourself, you have to care about other people. These people care about other people because they care about themselves. So if you're figuring out how to grow your roofing company, 100,000% come to these conventions. I'm at this convention. I wake up saying, I'm going to serve. There are guys that come here, they say, hey, dude, I'm already crushing it in websites. I say, that's fine. You don't have to work with me. Genuinely, I don't mind. I don't want to say I don't care because I do care. I don't mind. I want them to win. So yeah, these conventions are badass. They connect people face to face. Roofing companies get hit up 10 times a day by people on Facebook, text messages, phone calls. But here you walk around and energy doesn't lie, bro.
number one thing, number one takeaway for you personally, who you met, what you learned here, number one thing for you.
Dude, you got to surround yourself with people that you want to be like. That's how it is. And as much as we like to think, okay, maybe you're at the top of some hierarchies, but as much as we like to think that we're pretty badass and we're all that, there are people walking around here that are actually, fucking crushing it, and it's a privilege to be around them, yourself included.
Do you agree that one of the most impressive people, they are least impressive, they're most humble, and from the outside, my wife told me, Dmitry, I met so many people, they're so big, but they're so humble. I would never ever guess that person has this much value.
Yes, I totally agree. In fact, there's like an analogy that I like to say is that, and you suit it except for the Apple Watch because you have an Apple Watch. But I was gonna say is like the people that I really know are successful are people that are like no brand names, clean cuts, and they just have a nice watch on. That's how I know
I
it.
have my Breitling in my backpack. I rarely wear it.
Okay.
Because I track my sleep, especially when I travel. I have to know, what's my sleep data, and that's the only reason I use it. And I used to wear two of them. I would do Breitling here.
No, shut up. There's no way.
Yeah, this one here, but then it looks stupid. People is like, it's so dumb. I'm like, okay, Apple Watch it is.
That's
But I
hilarious.
do have my Breitling, and again,
Well, that's what I mean. You don't really have anything to prove. Like when you walk around here, you've got something called BDE. You know what that is?
no.
That's called big dick energy. And you've got that. You don't need Prada or Gucci, any of that stuff. There's a lot of people that don't have BDE and they need Prada and Gucci and Louis Vuitton. And so, yeah, when you walk around with it, you know it.
The best compliment I received, someone published a picture with me at RoofCon, and I'm reading your comments, say, I saw that guy walking with a stoic energy. Like someone called me stoic. I showed them. My wife's like, "Do I look like stoic?" He's like, "Oh, you're definitely stoic."
Yeah.
I love that because you have to be composed. You have to be in your lane,
dude.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen you definitely conquer some demons and face a lot of like criticism in certain areas, and then beat the shit out of someone. And you've gone through your growth.
Dude, 4 weeks ago, I woke up to people building website, DmitryLipinskiFraud.com, creating Facebook pages, tons of fake accounts, messaging all people who do business with you.
I have the same shit, dude. All
Every
people that
single
you've done business with.
Yeah,
Me too.
they
Me too.
message
Every single person. Me too.
asking them, do not come to his conference, do not buy his underlayment. Every single person, and if you do,
Good luck.
we're gonna blackmail you. You're gonna get bad reviews and stuff. And guess what? It only made me bigger, stronger.
Of course. You know why? You know why? There's two ways to have the tallest skyscraper in the city, right? You either focus on building your own, or you tear every other one down. You've been building your own while they have been trying to tear them down. They're not building their own. They're trying to tear everyone else down. That's why yours is standing tall.
Love it, brother. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you.
Thank you, brother. You're a G.